Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Wrothgar, I'm JDZ Gaming Empire, and I went ahead and took care of all of my writs and made it over here to this way shrine that we had not discovered before. So we're right next to where we need to recruit one of these clan chiefs. So let's take a look at the journal. In the name of the king, I received another message from King Kurog. He requested that I come to the throne room at Skark Keep. Apparently, he has a new mission he needs me to deal with. The clans I need to aid include Tumnash, Morkel, and Shatul. Once I help them in the king's name, Kurog believes their chiefs will be obligated to attend the Great Moot. So these chiefs are kind of all over the place in the area, but since we were right over here, I decided to go on up here and we'll check out this one first and maybe do this delve. There is a trial by fire set over here, which I will not be using, but we can at least discover it if we have time in this episode. So let's go see about recruiting Chief of the Clan, Shatul. Is over this way. Ooh, is that a giant? That looks like a giant. That looks like a giant. That is a giant. We don't want to mess with him. Let's see. Let's get on our mount. We don't want to mess with the giant. Man, there's mammoths all over the place too. We don't want to mess with them either. Nope, nope, nope. We're good. We're good. Right in here. Oh, okay.
I should have been at my husband's side.
Uh-oh.
He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife.
Oh boy. My condolences, but King Kurog sent me to speak with the chief.
Well, look upon my husband and weep, for his next journey is to the Ashen Forge.
What do you mean? I know what she means. They're gonna burn his body, but let's say this.
Perhaps a new chief will deal with Kurog's latest nonsense. Until then, leave us to our misery.
Oh, okay. Perhaps the new chief will deal with Kurog's latest nonsense. Okay, who's the new chief? Aid the Shatul clan.
Rotten luck, chief. Rotten luck.
Are you gonna be the new chief?
Don't see many new faces at Shatul Range. Our only neighbors are surly giants. Speaking of which, Chief Ogzor had a nasty encounter with a giant's club a short while ago. Best keep your voice low. We don't know how much time he has left.
How's the chief doing?
Dying. No amount of healing magic can fix smashed brains. Soon as he goes, Shatul is in for dark times. The clan will tear itself apart without a good contender for chief. I want to prevent that.
What do you have in mind?
We know which giant smashed the chief. I want to return the favor. That'll show the clan I'm a good contender, which would help keep the clan together. Thing is, I'm no tracker. Care to help me find the bastard?
All right, I'll help you find the giant.
I have a few words to say to Chief Ogzor's mother. I'll meet you where Urkale the Cleaver's tracks begin. Don't know why we call him that. He carries a club.
Why did Urkale the Cleaver attack your chief?
I don't really know. Most giants are surly enough. Urkale the Cleaver, we've come to learn, is a mean drunk. Once, he tore off an Ichater's crest and tossed it across the snow like he was skipping a stone. Heard they found it in Farin's stronghold.
You can't be serious.
You're right. Only made it 100 paces before it slammed into a tree. Took half a day to saw that bloody crest out. We tried to reattach the thing, but the Ichater wanted nothing to do with it.
Why would Shatul fall into chaos without a chief?
Most of Shatul's warriors died in the first Winterborn raids. Without a good contender for chief, neighbor will fight neighbor for a title they can't hope to hold. We can't afford that, after losing so much to the raiders.
You're saying you'd prevent that?
Truth is, everyone's afraid. The chief kept this clan together for 2 decades. a strong contender will quiet their nerves. Slaying the giant who killed Chief Ogzor? None will doubt my strength.
Why would anyone doubt your strength?
Ha! Exactly. Oh, you were asking. Well, I never challenged Chief Ogzor, even though people thought I could take him. But how could I kill my friend?
Kill your friend? What do you mean?
Contenders for chief fight it out in the Bloody Knoll. It's our shrine to Malakath, up on the hill. He who emerges is chief. Simple as that.
Is the chief a Shatul? Always a man?
Well, of course. That's how it's always been. Never thought about it any other way. I suppose it's possible. Still, I wouldn't wish that on any woman.
Why not?
She'd face constant challenge. Whispers behind her back, bitter sulking, the petty disrespects you expect from children, but all from grown orcs who should know better.
Is that a bad thing?
We travel where the Achater travel. Can't say it'd be good if the chief was stuck here defending him, herself, I mean. I wouldn't want to put my clan through that, but that's me.
Why did Urgal the Cleaver... Okay, we asked that already. All right. Let's go kill Urgal the Cleaver. Is he gonna help kill this person? This giant? Probably not. It's gonna be on me. I bet that's him right there. Find the beginning of the trail. Oh. That's not a giant.
All right, let's find Urgal the Cleaver.
Oh, he is with me. Okay, who are you? Crouch to see the chief's trail. Okay. Here.
Some trackers can spot a snapped twig. I'm lucky to notice a broken tree.
Shatul would fall into chaos without a chief?
Most of Shatul's warriors died in the first Winterborn
Okay, we heard all that.
raids. Without a...
Okay, so what's the point here? We're just following the trail, I guess.
Is that a track? It's... No, sorry. It's just some melted snow.
I hear some growling. I heard... There's a giant over there. I heard a giant over there. Okay, we're just searching the area. That might not be the right giant. Okay, let's just follow plants.
Are we lost? It feels like we're lost.
What? Not lost.
You know, I'll just follow you.
Yeah, be quiet.
Should I be quiet? Don't want to disturb your tracking.
Oh my
I'll be
god.
quiet.
This dude. He's not going to be a good chief if he's trying to be chief. Oh, let's collect this.
Good to get stocked up.
Okay, that's been completed. Oh, there he is. Okay. You're on fire, buddy. Oh, he went down pretty quick. Okay, return to Chief Ogzor's tent. Can I talk to you?
Someday we'll build a proper forge at this site. I'll have more to do than watch icicles form on my nose.
Oh, she's like a guard. Okay.
Did you really meet Isgramor himself?
What? Oh, I guess that's her talking.
Yazara? Yazara! Guess she's out.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's talk with him.
Listen, we both know you're the one who avenged the chief. Happy I could land a few good smacks. I'll tell Yazara when she's back. You deserve the credit.
Will that cause problems with you becoming chief? I don't think this guy would be a good chief.
That's up to the clan. I'm only doing it because Shatul needs a chief. Can't say I enjoy staking a claim while my friend is dying in that tent. I'm not so sure I want to be chief again.
Wait, you were a chief? Chief of what?
Small clan. Our stronghold let Shatul camp there in the summers, in return for choicest pick of a Chater. Chief Ogzor wanted to strengthen the bond by marrying away his daughter. Ashruka was to be my hunt wife, but that didn't happen.
What do you mean?
Ashruka refused to be traded like the choicest pick of a Chater. She chose exile rather than marry me. A month later, raiders from the Reach wiped out my whole clan. Chief Ogzor took me in.
What happened to Ashuraka?
Don't really know. Shatul tries not to talk about its exiles. Chief Ogzor forbade anyone from speaking of her. I think he blamed himself for pushing her away. After her mother died, Ashruka and her father were always at odds. It was inevitable.
You blame her for leaving?
No. I've always respected how Ashruka held her ground, and I wasn't too keen on the match. I'd known her since she was a child, so going from Uncle Lorig to husband, we call that a Valenwood marriage. But don't let a wood orc hear you say it.
Jeez. Uncle to husband, I wouldn't want that either. Did Chief Ogzor ever fear you would challenge him?
Never. Chief Ogzor knew I'd consider that a dishonor after what he'd done for me, and Shatul needed my muscle. It wasn't charity, if that's what you're thinking.
What happened to your old clan?
It was my own fault. I was more full of pride than sense back then. Shatul warned us of Reachmen they'd seen, prowling through the hills. I thought Chief Ogzor was trying to make up for Ashruka running off. Didn't pay it much mind. Then my clan was gone.
Okay, enough about the past. Earlier you mentioned Yazara. Who is that?
Chief Ogzor's mother. Shatul's wise woman, though she hates it when we call her that. It falls to her to select the candidates for chief, and she's right over there.
All right, good to know. All right, so we need to go talk with her. Is that her?
Yazara, look!
Yep.
I cut this off her Kale the Cleaver. My friend here struck the killing blow.
Impressive, Lorig. Why don't you show the others?
Sound advice, as always.
Come closer. We should speak.
Uh-oh.
You avenged my son. I will not forget what you did for Shatul today, nor will the clan. If you are willing, I have need of someone so capable.
I'm listening.
If Shatul is to survive, there must be a new chief. Lorig is one contender. The other is Ulgesh. I want you to meet him.
Why?
Ulgesh returned from Orsinium shortly after my son's injury. He declared himself a contender, but I'm not sure why. The boy never had brains or ambition. Serving in the Orsinium Guard was my son's suggestion.
Why does that matter?
Shatul needs a chief who looks out for the clan before himself. We have no walls to hide behind, only our wits and our skill herding a Chater. If Ulgesh has neither, I need to know.
All right, where is Ulgesh?
I sent him after Scamper, our laziest at Chater. Ulgesh can explain the task. He's never been talkative, but see what you can learn as you aid each other. I'll want to speak with you when you return.
Okay, so now we need to find Ulgesh. It looks like they're over this way. Oh my gosh. All the enemies. Okay, the mammoths don't really seem to bother you. Yeah, they're just kind of docile. Ulgesh.
Who are you?
Sasha Blackwood, Arcanist. Yazara sent me to help you.
I don't need your help.
Yazara insisted.
Alright. Let's finish this so I can get back to the clan.
What are we finishing?
Yazara asked for a snow truffle. This lazy beast can sniff it out. But it's a two-person job. I can't keep Scamper and hunt for a snow truffle.
Wait, what's a snow truffle?
It's like a tundra truffle, but tastier. Only grows in these parts.
I see. But why does Yazara need a snow truffle?
No clue. A potion, maybe? You scout ahead, find a truffle patch. Give a whistle. I'll send Scamper your way.
What then?
Scamper will sniff the patch. If there's a snow truffle, he'll dig it up. You grab it and bring it to Yazara. Got it?
Got it.
Scamper is fast asleep. Give him a good kick to wake him.
Where can I find truffle patches?
Near boulders or trees. Lots of them between here and Shatul. It's why they camp here in the winter.
Aren't you part of Shatul as well?
I lived in Orsinium for years. Sometimes I forget Shatul is home. Just find the snow truffle. It's cold out here.
That voice almost sounds that of a female, but we'll see. Alright, kick the snow mound. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Alright, find a snow truffle. Okay. Let's see if there's one over here. Yes, that's a no. Guide Scamper to a snow truffle. Let's click this.
Damn it. No snow truffle.
Are you gonna... I think you're... Let's see. Yeah, they don't seem to be bothered with us. No?
Nothing. Keep trying, Scamper.
He just laid down. That was funny. Guys, are you gonna attack? Nope. Okay. Yes, you are gonna attack.
I think he found one.
Really? He's digging. Okay, take the snow truffle.
Scamper earned some sleep. Let's get back to Shatul.
Earn some sleep. From what? He lay down as soon as he wasn't finding something. That is one lazy. Whatever they called him. Chardes.
I think he get that snow truffle to Yazara. And thanks. I won't forget your help.
Oh, okay, that was weird. He'd already told us to get it to Yazara.
Did you find Olgesh?
Yes, he asked me to bring you this snow truffle.
Good. Give it here. Olgesh passed my test. Scamper has always required 2 people to wrangle. For Olgesh to send you back with the snow truffle tells me he learned to master his temper.
Wait, what if Olgesh had lost his temper?
He'd have tried to kill you. But you slew Urkael the Cleaver. I expect Olgesh would now be dead.
I see. What now?
Lorig and Olgesh are the only clear contenders for chief. They must enter the Bloody Knoll and duel beneath the stern gaze of Malakath.
What?
The one who emerges shall be the new chief of Shatul.
I don't want to be a contender, so I'm not going to say that. I see. It sounds like Shothol's troubles will soon be over.
I have not forgotten what you did for us. On behalf of Shatul, I name you Bloodkin.
Oh,
You shall always have a place among us.
thank you.
I already sent Lorig to the Bloody Knoll. Could you inform Olgesh he is to fight? I would do so, but I must attend to my son.
I'll inform Olgesh.
Olgesh should be at his tent. And thank you for the snow truffle, Bloodkin. Sometimes the smallest favors are hardest to repay.
Why did you need the snow truffle?
It was my son's favorite food. His hearthwife. She has dozens of recipes. He loved them all. He won't be able to taste it. His mind, you see, there's nothing left of him. But I'll mix it into the poison so he enjoys it one last time.
Oh, poison? What poison?
The poison I shall feed the husk that remains of his body.
It's a mercy.
No, it is me, murdering my own son.
Then why do it?
Shatul must survive. Before a new chief is chosen, the old chief must die. By the time Lorig and Olgesh reach the Bloody Knoll, the poison will finish its work. Malakath will take no offense.
Oh. Okay, so it is a mercy death, right? I don't understand.
There is no shame in that. You are not an orc. You are not of Shatul. But you are bloodkin to our clan. Know that it must be done, and that only I can carry this burden. Shatul must survive.
Okay. So she has no choice but to kill her son. Man, that's sad. 101 uses for troll fat. Ugh. Another day in Orsinium. Honestly, Clavel, if we don't return to Oradon soon, I may lose my mind. What shameless merchants operate out of this city? You'll never believe what one of these orc vendors tried to sell me. I was minding my own business, examining an assortment of roots and snowberries. They were all shriveled and rancid, by the way, when this toothless merchant shoved a bowl of fat in my face. A huge bowl of fat. Can you imagine? He claimed it was the fat from some legendary troll or some such nonsense. I asked him why anyone would buy such a thing, and his what? His roomy eyes just lit up. What is that word? Would you like to know more about troll fat? I'm something of an expert now. Did you know that troll fat is the densest fat in Tamriel? Denser even than Horker fat. I bet you didn't. Apparently, it makes an excellent lubricant that's especially ideal for cold weather use. And we know all about cold weather here in Wrothgar, don't we? Armor looking a bit dull? Why not rub some of this repulsive fat on it? I hear that no polish in all of Tamriel does a better job than troll fat. It can be used in poultices and various potions. It can be rubbed on window seals to keep out vermin. It can be dried and eaten as a kind of disgusting jerky. It can be boiled to make a particularly strong glue. It can even cure vampirism. Who knew? When he started talking about the many uses for troll fat in the bedroom, I had to take my leave. Oh gosh. He also mentioned that it could be used to talk to Malakath. That was at least a little interesting. Apparently, if you rub troll fat on an idol of Malakath, it allows you to talk to the prince himself. I may have to try this. I'd love to ask him why his little green children peddle such atrocious wares. I'm giving this place another week. If I'm offered one more wedge of Ekatar cheese or a stewed mammoth stomach, I'm on the next ship back to Volkagard, with or without you. Man, that was interesting. Okay. Alrighty. Find Olgesh. Okay. I was like, what is that noise? That's those things over there. Olgesh, where are you at? Are you in this tent?
Over here. We
What?
need to talk.
Wait a minute. Who are you? That sounds like the same voice.
You looked different from inside Olgesh's helmet.
I knew you weren't Olgesh.
What? What did you know?
You're Yishruka, Chief Ogzor's exiled daughter.
Yes, You're right. How did you know it was me?
Lorig mentioned you.
I see. You seem to know much about me, Snow Truffle. But not everything.
Then tell me what I missed.
A merchant friend keeps me informed of Shatul. When she brought word of my father's injuries, I had to return and contend for chief. Shatul must survive.
Why did you disguise yourself?
As an exile, I'm not allowed to enter Shatul. But Ulgesh is no exile. I traded him a new set of armor for his old, then returned to my clan. My own grandmother couldn't tell the difference.
I could tell that your voice did not sound as that of a man, but okay. Why did you sound so different when you were wearing the helmet? She sounds the same to me.
The real Ulgesh has a squeak in his voice. One day he paid Morkel's forge wife to make him sound like an ogre. He always wore the helmet everywhere he went. It still smells like sweaty breeches and onions. I cleaned it 3 times. Nothing worked.
Can you even become chief? Well, according to Lorig, they can possibly have a female chief, but let's ask.
Have you been to Orsinium? The king hammers away at traditions which keep orcs locked in squalid strongholds. He tempers us, forges us into something new, something better. I will become chief of Shatul, and in a decade, it will become tradition.
But will Shatul accept you?
Some won't. They may challenge me, and I'll have to kill them. But when any other clan clucks about the Code of Malakath, Shatul will band together as we always do. We'll triple their rate on a chater, a built-in blood price for the disrespect.
Do you think that will work?
I think we'll get rich off the Malakath zealots. That will make the king happy. And if he asks me to be his chief wife, I'll decline. But I'll offer him the chance to be my king husband.
Oh, I like this lady. What do you think of Lorig?
Lorig is a fine warrior, better than my father. But that's the problem. He never challenged my father. He's like an Achater bull that refuses to mate no matter how much ginger pulp you feed him.
But what do you think of him?
I haven't thought about that in years. He was always Uncle Lorig to me. Taught me how to play chop. Always called me Little One, even when I was nearly his height. I looked up to him. Then Father insisted I become his hunt wife.
Hold that against him?
Lorig's heart was never in the match, but refusing would have led to a feud. Father was insufferable. A chief's daughter must bear the clan's burdens. But children are a burden I don't ever plan to bear. Not for the clan, not for anyone.
I see. So what now?
Now I head to the Bloody Knoll. There I will kill Lorig and become chief of Shatul. For this to work, my grandmother must know my intentions. Inform her, and I swear upon my mother's memory, I will repay the favor when I am chief.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna have to kill that guy. Ugh. Yeah, they fight to death, but man, this is sad. So she wants her grandmother to know. Will you pledge Shadow's support for King Kurog?
Gladly.
Deal. What should I tell Yazara?
Tell her the truth. I don't care if she approves. She will need to prepare the clan for my success. If Malakath disapproves, he can strike me down in the Bloody Knoll. But Shatul must survive. Go. There's little time.
Right, I'll let her know. Okay, I knew something was different about that speaking voice. Over here.
My son, Chief Ogzor is dead. Lorig waits at the Bloody Knoll. Is Olgesh on his way?
Actually, Yushruka is heading to the Bloody Knoll.
What? Ushruka was exiled from Shatul. I would never allow her to contend for chief.
That's why she posed as Olgesh.
That foolish girl. We're a traditional clan. Shatul will never accept an exiled woman as chief.
Why not? Yushruka would make a good chief.
Had she become Larig's hunt wife as my son wanted, Shatul would have stayed for the wedding. We would have been there when the Reach attacked Larig's clan. Her selfishness led to their destruction.
I see. What about Lorig?
A chief who lost his entire clan to raiders from the Reach? He refused to challenge my son, to give him an honorable death under Malakath's gaze, because of friendship. No matter his prowess in battle, he is soft in the heart.
There are no other contenders in your clan?
Take this ritual blade. It is flawed at its core, just like Lorig and Ushruka. Replace the blade of the weakest contender.
What? Oh no, I can't do that. It's not fair.
Fair? I just watched my son die. None of this is fair. The flawed blade is a test. A weak contender who survives despite this setback deserves to become chief of Shatul.
Oh no. Do you really believe that will happen?
When the blade fails, the weakest contender will most assuredly die. If she go, there is little time. Malakath favor the victor.
Oh my gosh. This is some bull crap. Letter to Yazara. Okay, so we need to give that knife to who we think is the weaker. Yazara, I heard Chief Ogzor is dying. I will return from Orsinium to contend for chief. Malakath favor the victor. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, but it just ends in a U is the way I'm reading that. Ends in a U. So it could have been Ushrika or that guy she was impersonating. Oh man, a question of succession. A mortal wound to Chief Ogzor has thrown Shatul clan into crisis. According to Yazara, Shatul will have a difficult time accepting Yushruka or Lorig as chief. She asked me to slip a flawed blade to the weakest contender. I don't know. I'm probably gonna give it to him to see if she can. This is bullcrap. See if she can. I want her to be the chief. I'm gonna replace his sword, but he may end up being the victor. I don't like this. I don't like this quest. Okay, it said above. What? Okay, I need to find their 10, I guess. Oh, no, I need to go. Wait. What? Okay, I need to go over here, it looks like. I can decide which blade I'm going to replace. I don't like this at all. Move that marker. This is cheating. How do I know whose sword is whose? Alright, I guess it'll tell us when we get over here. Probably gonna blame me, trying to say I was cheating. Okay, well, how do I get over here? Is there a... Does this lead to the door? No. Shurika's weapon rack. Okay. You get access to it from the outside. Am I thinking of this wrong? If I give her, replace her sword, and she wins, that means she's a pretty strong fighter. I don't know. This is messed up. I don't like this quest. Oh well, it is what it is. Just do it. Hide before the duelists arrive. This is some bullcrap. Where am I hiding? Oh, up here.
Ashruka? You have to go. If Ulgesh sees you, he'll kill you.
Ulgesh is in Orsinium. He sold me his armor before I came to Shatul.
No. What have you done?
Shatul must survive. Don't hold back, Lorig.
Malakath favor the victor.
She's gonna die. Or maybe not.
Goodbye, Uncle Lorig.
Man, I wanted her to win fair. Okay, Grandmama. We gotta go back and talk to her. Now what's gonna happen? They're gonna have a female as a chief. What's gonna happen there? I did what you told me to do. Ooh, everybody's all here? No, everybody's not here. Where is, she's not here yet.
You've returned. Who is the new chief of Shatul?
Your Shurika was victorious.
I see. I convinced our clan that Ashruka's victory would test our faith in Malakath's favor. They'll accept her. For now. If she allows it, I shall advise her. She'll need all the help she can get.
Okay. Here she is.
You alone emerged from the bloody knoll.
This is not
Did
justice.
you pray to Malakath for your victory?
I needed no prayers, only my strength.
Then go forth, my chief, and receive your clan. Shatul, I present your new chief.
Know this, my clan. A new era begins today. The era of the Orc. At King Kurog's side, we shall lead Tamriel to greatness!
They're happy. I'm not happy, though. Let me read this book before we talk with her. All about Echatare. When it is time to eat, what fills your belly? Echatare. When it is bitter cold, what clothes your body? I'm just going to say E because I'm not pronouncing it right. Never forget that E is food, E is clothes. This is the first rule of the range. If an elf comes to your village and says the E is cute or noble, punch him in the face. E are not cute or noble, but ugly, mean, and pointy. If you fall in love with E kill you. This is the second rule of the range. You cannot herd E without whistling, but whistling makes E angry. Still, you must do it, or you will not eat. We must all do things that could get us killed in order to not die. This is the third rule of the range. When you slaughter E, cut open its throat and catch the blood in a basin. Otherwise, it will not rot from the inside. This is not a rule. This is just common sense. You do not want to eat rotten meat. If you give a baby E a name, then your children will fall in love with it and they will cry when you kill it. So even though it is hard to tell all E apart and you want to give them names so that you could tell which is which, name them things like dumb hamster crab and possibly poisonous and very stabby. But do not give them orc names or else your children will become soft and hate you for the rest of your life. These are all the rules of the range. Follow them and your herd will prosper and your bellies will be full and your children will not hate you. Addendum. 1 E is an E. 2 are E's. Everyone knows this, but when you heard them all your life, you could say 5E over here, over there, because you know they are all the same. Okay, that was about confusing. Okay.
I know the cheers won't last. I'll need to guard against challengers from all sides, to be twice the chief my father was. But for now, this feels good. This feels right.
King Keurig wants the chief of Shothold to attend a moot. Do I have your support?
Of course you do. I don't know if I can attend the moot myself. I should stay here until the clan gets used to the idea of me as chief. But you can tell the king that Shothold supports him absolutely.
Okay. Recruit the chief of Clan Shothold. Alright, somebody in here needs help with something. Rogzesh?
So now we have a new chief. Everyone is ready to forget Chief Ogzor, to ignore his murder.
What are you talking about?
Urkael the Cleaver robbed me of my husband's mind, but Glagosh is to blame. She secretly worships Boethia, the Daedric Prince of Murder. Her prayers brought about Chief Ogzor's death. I haven't found the proof.
And you want me to find it?
I am no longer hearthwife of Shatul. My husband's life was stolen from me by his huntwife, my own clan sister. I want justice.
Oh, great. The two women were... His two wives are at odds with each other. Tell me what you need.
Try the Giants' camp where Chief Ogzor fell, or Lugbag. Ask what he heard the night before the attack. And search Glagosh's tent. Confront her with anything you find. I want to know what she has to say for herself.
What if I find something? How will she be punished?
Shatul travels with the Achater. We have no prisons, just the Code of Malakath. If you wrong another in the clan, you have two choices. Pay in gold or pay in blood.
What kind of evidence do you need?
I don't know. Poison, ritual sacrifice, time when she slipped away from the clan. Anything that connects her to Boethia.
Okay, let's take a look at that quest. Blood price. Rogzesh, the hearthwife to Chief Ogzor, believes he was murdered. She suspects Glagosh, Chief Ogzor's huntwife, conspired to kill him. Rogzesh is convinced Glagosh secretly worships Boethia, the Daedric Prince of Treachery. Rogzesh asked me to find evidence of this Daedric connection. She suggested searching Glagosh's tent, as well as the giant camp where Chief Ogzor was struck. I should also ask Lugbag if he noticed anything suspicious the night before the chief was wounded. I thought the giant took out the chief. Okay, let's look at this antiquities real quick. Let's get it off of my... Ooh, look at that. I haven't even done anything with antiquities. That's heavy, so it really wouldn't matter, I guess. Okay. Let's look at the map. Okay, let's go talk with Lugbag, since they're really close. Bag right over here.
You're the one who helped Scamper find the snow truffle. Everyone calls him lazy, but they just don't know how to motivate him.
Rogzesh said you heard something the night before Chief Ogzor died?
It's nothing. Well, Stubbs went missing that night. When I caught her out in the snow, I heard someone singing. It sounded like Glagosh, but I didn't stay to listen. If the chief's hunt wife wants to sing alone at night, that's her business.
Stubbs went missing that night. When I caught her out in the snow, I heard someone singing. It sounded like Glagosh, but I didn't stay to listen. Okay, something fishy is going on there. Okay, search the giant camp and search her tent. Her tent should be close by. Need to be sneaky. Sneaky.
So Filgor poisoned his own brother, and he expects the Nords to follow him. He's more foolish than I imagined.
Boethia's glory. Look upon the face of Boethia and wonder. Raise your arms that Boethia may look on them and bestow a blessing. Know that battle is just a blessing. Know that death is inevitable. Know that you are dust in the eyes of Boethia. Long is the arm of Boethia, and swift is the blade. Deep is the cut, and subtle is the poison. Worship, O faithful, pray your death is short. Worship, O faithful, pray your death is quiet. Worship, O faithful, worship the glory that is Boethia. Into battle strides the Daedric prince, blade at the ready to cleave the unworthy. Oh my. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's go search the giant camp. Okay, so she's definitely worshiping this Daedric prince. Mr. Giant, I bet you're guarding what we need, right? And we're gonna have to kill these guys. Yeah, because what we need is right there. All right, let's take care of you.
Easy.
Poisoned hunting blade. Okay, confront Glagosh. Oh, Glagosh is back over here. Gonna have to fight you. Oh, the chief's over here.
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife.
I had some questions.
Oh? About what?
Lookback heard a woman singing the night before Chief Ogzor's injury.
We're a clan that travels the range. It gets boring at night. Sometimes we sing to keep up our spirits.
Lookback was away from Shatul. He said it sounded like you.
No, that. I wasn't singing. I was chanting. I was out hunting when I nearly stumbled into a mammoth. They have poor night vision. If you chant the way the giants do, sometimes you can fool them into thinking you're not a threat.
Okay. Can you explain this book I found in your tent?
You rummaged through my tent? If you weren't bloodkin, I could gut you for that. Not that my things are your business, but it's a book of battle poetry. I read them occasionally.
This book is about Boethia betraying Zenimax.
It's what they preach in Arsinium, isn't it? Always wise to keep in touch with the king's politics. Better to know the old myths than sound like a bumpkin.
Okay, what about the sword I found at the giant camp?
That's my hunting blade. Chief Ogzor must have grabbed it on his way to the giant camp. Careful how you handle it. The blade has a paralyzing poison on the edge.
Uh-oh. Why would Chief Ogzor use your hunting blade?
His sword jangles. Lots of little buckles on the scabbard. But mine is quieter than a thief. I bet he didn't want to wake me the morning he was injured. Damned fool, trying to prove himself. Didn't want his hunt wife along to fight the giant.
All right, I see.
Well, I don't. What is the point of your questions?
Rogzesh thinks you're behind Chief Ogzor's death.
Yeah. The poor girl is still young. She can't accept that our husband fell in fair combat. There is no conspiracy. Just a good man who fell before his time. Tell her that.
Okay. I actually think I believe this lady. We talked to him? I thought we could talk to him at first. I thought a speech bubble came up. Oh, but I guess it was for her. I'm prone to believe her. I don't think she would have killed her husband. She's over there still mourning him. Lady?
So, what did you find? What did she have to say for herself?
I found Glagosh's hunting blade at the giant camp and a book of Bohethia in her tent.
I knew it. Her hands are red with my husband's blood.
Let's say this first. Hopefully it gives us this option. She also admitted to chanting outside the village.
You see, a cultist chants to her Daedric prince, just like the stories. I bet she was cavorting in the moonlight. Perhaps she was chanting to ensorcel Urkael the Cleaver.
No, actually, she said she was trying to calm a mammoth.
We've all seen her do that before. Of course she would say that. Followers of Boethia live only to deceive. It was Boethia worship, no matter what she says. Chief Ogzor deserves justice. Something must be done about Glagosh.
All right, what do you propose?
This is enough evidence for me to demand a blood price from Glagosh.
What? Yeah, that sounds good. It's clear you both love Chief Ogzor. If Shatul must survive, you should support her, not accuse her. I'll help. Tell me what must be done. I can't help you. Glagosh wasn't responsible for Chief Ogzor's death. I'm gonna try to persuade.
You're right. I was just so angry. If she had been there beside him, he'd still be alive. We'd still be a family. I'll speak with Glagosh. We both lost someone important to us.
Okay, I forgot that when you have the persuade or intimidate option, it's automatic pass. You automatically succeed. Okay, so we got some gauntlets that we're not going to use. All right, thank you. All right, that is done. Nice, nice, nice. And we're not going to steal any of the food. Can we go back and talk to that lady and let her know that it should work out? Where was she? Over here? Yeah, she's in the tent, mourning her husband still. Say anything to her?
Leave me to mourn my husband.
Okay, yeah, I don't think that she had anything to do with his death. Okay. So the next thing that we can do, come on over here. We can, or maybe go over here. That might be what I do, because I have about 6 minutes left on this recording. See if I can't get over here. No, it might be hard. This looks mountainous. And then we'll save that delve for the next episode. Okay, so there's the mountains. Go around the mountain. I wonder if I can go this way around the mountain. Let's see. There are a lot of enemies around here. on a mount. You call her a mount? No. Can't mount in combat. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Whoa!
You want to die? Fine.
Are they still chasing us? He is. Looks like Sharper's Knight did some damage to that one. Alright, I guess they decided to leave us alone. What's this? Prayer to the Furious One. God of curses, hear my prayer. Lord of the betrayed, give me strength. Keeper of the grudge, harden my heart. Holder of the broken promises, ignite my anguish. Master of the sworn oath, grant me the ferocity, overcome my enemies. Malakath, hear my prayer. Wow. Oh man, that looks like some type of Daedric being. Malakath statue discovered. Alright, and we are here in this set area. Let's see if there's some stuff we can dismantle. Try by fire. Anything we can research while we're in here. Oh, we have this available. It's 21 days. Ooh, and then we only have one left for the helm. 21 days. Woo, that's a long time. Okay, nothing there. I am going to go ahead and deconstruct this. Alright, jewelry. I don't think I have any jewelry, but let's check. Yeah, nothing. Okay. I believe that is it here. So what? Oops. This set does... increases your health, armor, healing, while under the effect of an elemental status effect. Gain 8,500 armor. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we will end right here in this this area. And when we come back, we'll go take care of that delve. So, help one chief of the clan. We have 2 more to go. Where are we at on our said journal? Oh, yeah, here. Yeah, 5 of 13. So we still have a long ways to go to complete this zone. My intentions are not to try and do everything in this zone, because we have several DLCs left to do. So if I come across it, I'll do it, but I'm not going to go out of my way looking for things like I did for Gold Road. So with that being said, that's going to end this episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. And I will see you on in the next episode. Bye.